You know, seen about y'all taking you to church with me just about every time I would go, because I never know when Janet would leave the house. Most of the time she wouldn't be there. And then she got married when we were staying in Taylorville. You know, I still took you to church with me. And I left you to the house with Janet one time. After she was married, and she left the house and left you with Clyde. And I think he beat you.
What?
Because when I got home that night, you was crying, sitting in your little chair, and you was crying. And I asked you what was the matter, and you say Clyde had beat you. And you was wet up, wet in your clothes, all wet up, and so I told Janet about it, which I know, by her, that was her husband, he had the right, to beat you, because of what he beat you for.
Yeah.
Because that was your stepdad, And I told Janet, I said, you need to talk to Clyde. I said, Mario say he beat him. I don't know whether she talked to him or not. Yeah, she talked to him, I think, and he said he didn't beat you. Because he see what it was. Why I told her to do that, because he had beat another child, I think, or something like that, and the child died.
What? Oh my God! You can't be serious.
That's what was out. That he had beaten a child, and it was a baby.
God.
I think, wasn't no big old person or nothing. Baby died.
What? Oh my God, man.
So when we moved from when I moved from Taylorville, I moved over there on Ellison Street with Annette. And I had you with me over there. And then Tricia was staying over there on Bowling Street with Mike. And she had you staying with her over there. Janet, and then I left Janet out there in Taylorville when I moved from out there. I left her there now, and I think Miss B had to board up the house to keep her from going in there.
Wow. What?
Because she wasn't trying to get nowhere. When I moved, she wasn't trying to get nowhere to go to state. And so she finally went over there with Tricia and was staying with Tricia and Mike. I tell you, it was a time.
It was a time.
Yeah, then when I moved in, I went to the shelter, and that just had kinder. We were staying on Bowling Street, was it Bowling Street? Yeah, well, wait a minute, what street that was you were staying on? Who was staying there? Oh, Lord. That house, what? The house, Walborough Street. Yeah, that's what it was, Walborough Street. It was a nice house.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't pay the rent, and so I had to move out of there. Me and Annette and
crazy.
Kendall went to the shelter. And they kept you. They moved you. You were staying with Trish and them. They were staying in that little one-room place on
East Broad.
No, not East Broad. Around there on Oh, Lord.
Oh, you talking about Atlantic?
No.
That pig in the blanket?
Yeah, to the blanket.
Yeah, the pig in the blanket. Yeah, that's on Atlantic. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
You were staying around there, and I remember.
Every time I pass by that place, I can't believe I used to live there. You know what I'm saying? For real.
And, that's during the time, and we heard about that they were looking for Janet to lock her up. And so I caught the bus and came over there one evening, and I got you. I got your clothes and all. I went over there and I told Janet, I said, Janet, they're looking for you to lock you up. And talking about, they ain't gonna find me. And I got you and carried you over there in Presidential Plaza with us, and I had you ever since. And that's when after then, I don't know who called the state and told her. But I know she came out there, and if I hadn't, got you, they was gonna get you.
Wow.
And I the one got you in school.
I know that. Yeah.
Because Janet never would take you to get your shot. I always would tell them, Janet, carry that boy to the clinic and get his shot. I ain't got no way to carry. I said, Jenny, you get a way to go anywhere else.
Oh my God, man.
Okay, you say hold on?
No, go ahead.
No, I told her, I said, you get a way to go anywhere else. You can get a way to carry him to the. And Janice Brown came and took me out to the clinic for you to get, you had 2 shots to take. I had enough to pay for one. There was $7 a piece. I had enough to pay for one, and they let me charge the other, and I said, mail it to them. And I got you in school. And I remember when the time to go for the radish and all, me and Tricia was over there. Me and Tricia walk you down to the school. But at the time we was too early and we had to go back home and go back a certain time. They're down there, the kids are down there and we radish you. Got you, I used to walk you to school in the morning time and come down there in the evening time and get you.
I remember them days.
Because I remember Walter was working for the housing authority when you first started the school. You said, they got you this time.
Yeah. Oh, man. Eli Whitney. I said Eli Whitney.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's something else now. It ain't no school now. It's
I know.
else now.
That's where you get your transcripts. Like all your grades you done made in school. You can go there and get them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is now. Ain't no school no more.
Yeah.
That's deep though. Like sometimes it's just like when I think about all the stuff that that you done for me. Like it just blow my mind. Like how strong you had to be to really to just take that responsibility.
Right. And then Kinder came along. I had to see about him.
Yeah.
And that word.
Yeah. It was deep.
And when he started going to school down there, along with you and stuff, I walked with him down there. I used to walk Darby.
Yeah. Yeah.
We meet us to the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Patrick came along, then that's what really I call it there.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
When she would get on, because what it was, I was supposed to see about Patrick, while I was in at work, and when she get off from work, she's supposed to take over.
Yeah.
Sometimes Annette would get off from work, Tabby would be down to the store, she'd get in the car with Tabby, and they'd be gone. A minute nights I cried, I'm telling you. Because then at night, a certain time at night, the morning before day, about 2 o'clock, Patrick used to wake up, and that would be wanting me to get up to fix the boiler and put him back to sleep and stuff. She in the bed, he around there in the room where she was. But she wouldn't get up, he would be crying and stuff. I would get up out my bed and go in the kitchen, get a bottle out the refrigerator, heat it up, and come in back, go in the room, get him up, dry him. He'd be done wet sometime, get him his bottle and put him back to sleep, put him back in the crib. I go back in the bed sometime, he wake right back up, top like he's in my room.
You ever told Patrick this story?
Yeah, I told Patrick.
He act like he don't know. That's why I ain't letting nobody try you ever. If somebody ever say something about you, I'ma hurt them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hurt them.
Janet told somebody that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She said, no, I don't know who it was, but anyway, she said that she was telling her, and she said, Mario will hurt you about Mama.
Oh yeah, I will.
You remember, she said he'll take up for me too, but Mama, he will hurt you.
Yeah, I will. Quick, and I wouldn't even think twice. I don't care how far it go. I wouldn't even think twice about it, cause like I owe you my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I owe you that much, at least.
Oh yeah.
You know. So. That's why I can't have nobody playing with you. I can't have nobody playing with you like that, you know?
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I appreciate you.